So this is me doing my drawing final. We had to do a self-portrait, which I posted like 2 weeks ago, and a collage. So that's what I'm doing. I had a few hiccups that you're gonna see later, but for now, enjoy. So I had already cut most of this stuff out. I ripped a few whole pages out, like this gem one, just so I could come in with the X-Acto knife later and cut what I wanted out. Plus it was more tedious. So that's most of what the video is just me cutting stuff out the page with an X-Acto knife. But I didn't really have any kind of plan. I mean, vaguely I had a plan. I had put together like this little mood board that I think I deleted on accident. And cutting out the pages I wanted, obviously I kind of had some sort of idea, but other than just picking pictures that I thought looked cool, there was no game plan, baby. And you can kind of see that because I changed things up a number of times. All right, so this is very important. See, there are 3. That first one was the original, then that's a copy, and that's a copy. I made the copies because I knew that I wanted to cut parts out of the original sketch without cutting my original sketch. What I did not do is put the original away once I had made these copies. So later you will see I made an oopsie, but it's okay. I'm still mad about it, but it's okay. So now I'm just arranging this stuff, trying to get a rough idea of where I want everything to go. And this isn't where everything ends up. I was sort of problem solving all the way through the entire process. But most of the stuff stayed where I put it there. Here I am, cutting out pieces of the original drawing like a dum-dum. I'm so mad. I'm actually really mad about that. And I didn't even realize it until I was done cutting it out. And I think I'm about to try and put it on. And it doesn't fit. See? And I'm struggling and I'm wondering why it looks wrong. And then later, I think after I was struggling with that, I was looking at the one that I had just cut, and it was much brighter than the others. And that's when I realized I cut the original. And to glue everything on, I just used Mod Podge because we don't own glue. And for most of this stuff, unless it was just too small or had like too many small edges or pieces sticking out, I just did mainly the edges. Like a lot of these pieces aren't glued down all the way just because there's stuff on top of it holding it down, and I don't want it to be wet. It dries a lot faster if you're just sticking certain parts down. So I had this fish cut out, and I think I'm about to get to it. I had this fish cut out that I really wanted to use, but there was nowhere to put it. But then I noticed that a lot of those little squares on the side, if I were to cut it where everything was just clean cut, they wouldn't even show up. So I ended up adding a bunch of stuff right on the edge to make it look like a finished piece. There they are. I really think probably the jewels and the fish are the only things about this collage that make it any type of cohesive. I think it turned out way better than I thought it was going to, because like I said, I had no game plan, but I really like how it ended up. I went back with some color pencils just to make it a little brighter because the scans were kind of dull. But yeah, after that was it. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter, even though I don't really post there, but if you want, you can. And I will put links down below. Bye.